Welcome, and you guys are not going to want to miss out on this opportunity. Blizzard has given you access to the easiest way to get gear quickly in the ending days of TBC, aka the pre-patch for Wrath of the Lich King. Blizzard has removed the arena rating requirement for all of the Brutal Gladiator gear. So this means, yes, you can easily gear out any of your characters or tunes you have sitting on your character select window. Whether you have a freshly boosted tune, or an alt that's sitting on your character select, or even knocking the dust off of a main that you came back to play and you want to have ready and rounded out before Wrath of the Lich King content patch drops, you're gonna want to do this. No doubt in my mind. Simply put, literally all you have to do is queue for any battle group you want and apply the slightest of effort for a few hours, and you'll be able to equip and gear out any character you want easily, even if you simply want a solid weapon or to fill in any spots with nicely statted pieces, where you might have weak items or things you just didn't quite get during your TBC experience. As many of you are aware, I intend to play a Death Knight into Wrath as my main. However, at this point, there is little incentive to run 5-man dungeon groups, trying to get into heroics, or find my way into the brothel of credit card swiping GDKP runs. Sadly, that they seem to be more prevalent than ever. I would encourage you guys to avoid those as well and jump into the battlegrounds. In 2 separate play sessions, I was able to get the Brutal Gladiator's chest piece. Yes, the Death Knight Brutal Gladiator gear is available, and I was also able to acquire a 2-handed weapon of my choice. These weapons are insanely powerful, and everyone can get them. You don't even have to be good at PvP, you can still get them. When you compare these options to heroics and dungeons gear, and you consider the cost of GDKP runs, there is no comparison to getting this gear. I jumped into Battlegrounds wearing half of the starter gear and a few random pieces that I acquired while leveling, including the Ring of Blood weapon reward, which is great for leveling and a decent start when you get into BGs, but there's no comparison to the rewards you're going to get here. If you are solo queuing, in my experience, it seems that AV, Alterac Valley, is producing the best honor for the time spent, even when your side isn't winning. First off, you avoid the pre-mades in Warsong Gulch and AB, and a loss in AV, respectively, still gives a decent amount of honor, anywhere from 400 to 1200 honor per game, depending on the wins and losses. If you average about 500 honor per game, and the game lasts, like I say, about 10 minutes or so on average, some are shorter and some are longer, you can get 5 to 6 games an hour. If you queue immediately in succession, in about 7.5 hours of playtime, you can easily get any weapon you choose. And those are the 2-handers if you do the math. So it would take you about half that if you're going for a single one-hand weapon. But to be honest, I didn't time my efforts. I'm just using math to get these numbers. I think I spent less time than the 7.5 hours to get my weapon, due to wins and losses, and then taking advantage of the daily BG quests, because that's a nice little boost when you turn those in. I think it's about 800, 900 honor per turn in. The thing is, to some people that may seem like a sizable amount of time investment, but really if you play 2 hours a day in 3 days, you can 100%, without RNG except for your wins and losses, guarantee that you'll get whatever weapon you like. As well, the armor, rings, trinkets cost even less than the weapons. I'm just using a weapon as a benchmark because they're the single most expensive piece. And if you're after those, it's going to be even less time spent per item for the armor pieces. Guys, just remember, hang in there, stay classy, don't miss out, and be sure to hit that subscribe button. Follow us over on Twitch, Docken_TV, where we stream almost daily, and I might even be live right now doing Battlegrounds. Hope to see you soon, and thanks for watching.